Well, it is painfully clear that extreme weather events are on the rise. Last year alone, the U.S. suffered 16 major natural disasters, up 33% from the year before, with recovery costs totaling over $300 billion collectively. And the fact is, most of us are shockingly unprepared, but technology could help bridge that gap. And here to discuss is national meteorologist Bonnie Schneider. Bonnie, thanks for joining us today.
Oh, thanks so much, Alex. I appreciate you having me on.
Of course. So why has there been an increase in these crazy weather situations?
Well, you know, in Arizona, we're dealing with the dust storms, and we've had some, terrible ones in recent years. And unfortunately, there's a lot of different factors. You have people living in more populated areas where extreme weather is a vulnerability. That's one of the reasons. And, another is not only that, but we're just not taking it seriously enough. So you're having these disasters occur, and people aren't reacting the way that they should. For example, Esurance spoke to 1,000 Americans, and they found that, 80% of them said, yes, extreme weather is happening more. Only 17% of them feel like they're ready for it. So there seems to be a disconnect, and that's why I wanted to be here to talk to your viewers, because you can use technology, even something as easy as a smartphone that most of us has a camera on it, and we're always taking pictures, but you should use your phone to take pictures of your property, everything inside your home, room to room, the surrounding area, and also digitizing your important documents. This is really going to be useful to you if you have to file an insurance claim later after a weather event occurs. So very important to use technology to help you be more prepared.
Right, so certainly digitizing things that can be lost, a great idea in general. What other steps should we take to really weatherproof our homes and weatherproof our life?
Yeah, I interviewed so many people for my book and extreme weather, and I found that one of the common factors for people that were caught in a disaster, I interviewed mudslide people in California and wildfires, and the biggest thing was that people didn't check the weather. They weren't weather aware. So if you are just more aware of what the day's forecast is, and I know it sounds basic, but you'd be surprised how many people don't know. I didn't know it was going to rain today. I didn't know that there was flooding. So things like that, being weather aware is important, and also making sure that you can use technology in your home. For example, you mentioned, we talked about the digitizing, but you can also make sure that everything is charged and up to date. There's sensors on your home, perhaps, that might alert you of a disaster that are available. Some people use security cameras, to prevent robbery or something like that, but you can also use those cameras by pointing them to the street during a storm, because then you'd be able to see afterwards, are there trees down, are there power lines down? There's a lot more things you could do to just be more aware using technology. And it's just amazing to me, just in the past 5 years, how much more improvement there is and what we can do to be prepared. And it's a little bit easier now to reach everyone as well.
Right, of course, and there's more resources than ever, too. If people want to learn a little bit more, become more knowledgeable about weather and how to prepare, what types of resources are out there for them?
Well, of course, you want to, your local community officials to know evacuation routes, for example. And if you want more information on technology and weather preparedness tips, go to esurance.com/insights.
Perfect. Bonnie Schneider, thanks so much for your time today. Very important information.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back.